The president sets future work direction for youths. And from abroad, Trump says he could invite Kim to United States. Hello viewers, these are the headlines. I'm Addis Ababa. Now the news in detail. President of Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, set future work direction for the youth on the way to sustain the Oromo struggle. Short-term training given for the youth in Adama town has been completed. Muktaraji reports.
The short-term training organized by the Oromia Leadership Academy for the youth drawn from all districts and the zones of Oromia region has been completed. On the training, 1,004 youth have been taking part for 15 consecutive days. Issues such as history of the Oromo people's struggle, building democracy and democratic systems, and role of the youth in maintaining sustainable security were among topics of the training. On the occasion, President of the Oromia Regional State, Lamma Magarsa, has reacted to the questions of the youth over the past 15 days.
Youths are our future leaders because leaders are from the youth that could make a change. Therefore, you have to think about how to become a good leader. Everybody should be competent to be a leader. It's only that way we can change our country and the life of our people.
The president said the current political development of the Oromo people is a result of Qeerroo's struggle with high division for freedom.
Development in siyasa Oromo keessa jiru baay'ee guddaa.
The Oromo people's political development is wider so far. Qeerroo is the result of the Oromo political struggle. At least it has created Qeerroo with high demand of political freedom while undertaking revolution. So Qeerroo has done a great job. It's unforgettable deed ever done by our Oromo that all flourish in the history of our political freedom, which passed from generation to generation.
Some have said they are ready to take part in the socio-economic and political development of the country. They said they have got a better awareness from the training.
Previously, there was no comfortable condition to take part in any struggle because the name of terrorist is attached to the youth. But now, the political commitment by the government over some past months has brought us to discuss together. I feel happy for getting such opportunity. To see a developed and a free Oromia, the youth are expected to look at events very critical and follow best path of our Prime Minister. We are also expected to discuss issues if unsuitable condition may happen to us.
Deputy head of the European Union delegation to Ethiopia, Thierry Lieutenant, said picture of Oromo woman with Sinke has been exhibited in Belgium, Brussels. The European Development Day has been marked in Finfinne City, focusing on women contribution and resilience. Nawam Sadmas reports.
European Union delegation to Ethiopia marked the Euro Development Day in Finfinne. The day was celebrated focusing on promoting and raising awareness on women's contribution in development. On the occasion, different non-governmental organizations presented their implementation to improve resilience and towards encouraging developmental activities of women. Different participants who took part on the occasion by video conference from Brussels forwarded different questions and suggestions. Representatives of the non-governmental organizations based in Ethiopia also discussed ways of improving people's awareness and to work with authorities at different levels. Representatives of CARE, AMREF and Oxfam briefed Oromia Broadcasting Network how they work in women issues.
AMREF overall actually has various projects that supports particularly women and girls. So we have a few projects funded by the European Union around resilience, and these projects also focus on maternal and child health and WASH. So it's more of a comprehensive approach where we support communities to be more resilient to various, be it natural disasters, etc., happening to them, so that they'll be able to better improve their lifestyle and their well-being.
We have also worked closely with the European Union and other donors on the Productive Safety Net programme, and currently we have 2 projects with the EU that's focused with the Productive Safety Net programme. One is a resilience programme implemented in Borana, where we are the lead of a consortium.
Generally, as Oxfam, gender is, we put it in our heart. So basically, in all the works in Oxfam, in all over Ethiopia and the world, we are looking at gender inequalities as a major point of poverty in overall world. Looking at the number of poor people in the overall world is more than 70% are women. So whenever we think about eliminating poverty or supporting the poor, we should be looking at the women.
Deputy head of the European Union delegation to Ethiopia, Tehri Letinen, disclosed that women have greater contribution in development.
In most cases, women do represent half of the population in many countries, and sometimes it feels that their contribution to development has not been fully recognized and fully taken on board. So in this case, when we have this fantastic couple of days in Brussels, the idea is to really highlight the contribution of women in all societies, of course, both in Europe and in the developed countries, but especially in developing countries. And I think today the discussion that we have had on women and resilience, the role of women in whether it's on the family level, on educating children, taking care of the family economics, really the women's empowerment together with men. I think it's a very timely reminder of all of us.
Terry mentioned that the prize-winning Think, a photograph, have been exhibiting in European Union headquarters, Brussels.
One of the famous photographer from Oromia won the prize with the Borana ladies. It's also shown these days in Brussels at these European Development Days. That means that in fact the highlight of the photo competition from Oromia, it's currently being exposed in Brussels. So there are thousands of people that in Brussels have had a chance to show and see the contribution of Ethiopian women to society, including this fantastic photo of the Borana women and empowerment in Oromia.
Tehri Letinen and other participants stressed that women issues need more concern in order to achieve economic, social and political development.
Unless we address issues that are barriers to women, we cannot develop economically, socially and also politically as a country.
Women are 51% of the population of Ethiopia, and I believe very strongly that Ethiopia wants to attain all of the goals set out in the Growth and Transformation Plan. Then 51% of the population needs to be engaged, need to be active citizens, need to be participating economically, socially, in order for the Growth and Transformation to achieve its goals.
The news comes to you from OBN, Voice for the People. Let's proceed to the remaining news. The Ethiopian Immigration and Nationality Affairs Main Department said it has been working to provide swift and all-inclusive service across the country. The department has officially opened its branch in Adama town. Fukado Brano has looked at Beza Abiy's report.
The Ethiopian Main Department for Immigration and Nationality Affairs has opened its branch office in Adama town. Director General of the department, Gabriel Yohannes Teklo, said his department has been working to ensure citizens to move wherever they like on the legal framework.
ዋና መምሪያው በአሁኑ ወቅት አገልግሎቱ ቀልጣፋ
The main department for Immigration and Nationality Affairs has been working to give services with quality and timely, which is closer to customer. In order to ensure this, there has been opening different branches across the country.
He adds that the main department has opened its branches at Dredawa, Bahar Dar, Mekelle, Desse and Jimma towns, adding that it has planned to open additional branches at Benshangul Gumuz and Gambela in the coming year. The branch opened at Adama town can serve customers of RC and Bari zones. This can help the customers to save their time and money, according to Gabriel Yohannes. He notes that they connect their service with banks and post office to solve problems happened in its service. He also states that the community should fight illegal brokers who can be obstacle for their service giving.
የዋና መምሪያው አገልግሎት ይበልጥ ተደራሽ ለማድረግ በመናደርገው እንቅስቃሴ ህገወጥ ደላሎች
We have been facing the challenges of illegal brokers in our service. They have been confusing the community by saying that the right passport can only be found in Finfinne city. Therefore, you should be aware of such things.
Mayor of Adama Town, Ulfinesh Waicha, for her part, notes that the government has been working to create job opportunity for the citizens, adding that the department opened at the town can also play a great role for the citizens who want to work abroad. If there are citizens who want to work abroad, this is a great chance for them because they can get a service nearby, she said. She adds that it can also create a good market opportunity for the town's merchants.
Holota Town Administration has given land for 1,000 town residents and civil servants organized under Association Prioritizing Individuals with Disabilities. Sorry, Chakabanich has more.
Holota Town's administration gave the residential land for public servants, individuals with disabilities, and the town's residents organized under association. Some individuals who have got the opportunity said that getting the land has been saved them from problem of house rent.
When you are living in rental house, the renter adds that cost of house as he or she like. That is the boring part of living in a rental house. When you have no money to pay him, you are forced to change the house. This is what disturbs your life. You wouldn't lead a stable life.
The town's administration also licensed the house of some individuals who was previously said illegally constructed. Some individuals who got the license for their house expressed their happiness for OBN.
Previously, we had feared to live in our house because it is called illegal construction. We have said it is not used, but now we are very happy for getting the legalized ownership from the town administration.
Head of the town's urban land development and management agency, Fikru Hajilu, said the town's administration has provided the opportunity for disabled citizens in special cases.
We have organized the disabled individuals with disabled individuals to provide the way in which the disabled has supported by the society.
Some disabled individuals expresses the special opportunity they provided in the process. Mayor of Holota Town, Gannet Bayana, for her part, said that all individuals who get the land have to work with the town's administration in protecting the town's plan and to avoid land grabbing. I called upon all of you to protect your town's plan and to contribute your own share in avoiding land grabbing, she said. Head of the Oromia Urban Land Development and Management Agency, Mitukur Erisa, said the land have to be protected, whereas the land is about economy, politics, and identity.
All individuals have to be expected to inherit your land to the next generation by protecting from thieves. We have to learn from the history, don't sell it.
The Ethiopian Public Health Institute disclosed that it has been working to connect health institutions across the country in network to modernize regional laboratories. The National Laboratory Forum has been undertaken in Adama Town. Here is Oluma Baine for Samson Antanas reports.
Improving health institutions standard has significant role in sustaining quality health service. Adama Branch Laboratory, in collaboration with Oromia Health Bureau, an Ethiopian public health institution, has held the National Laboratory Forum in Adama Town. The forum has been discussing limitations that have been seen in the sector so far. Director General of National Laboratory, Adisu Kabere, said improvements have been seen in the sector from time to time.
Laboratory
Unless you got the necessary service on time, it is not quality service. Therefore, we have already identified 40 chronic problems. We have also taken measures and brought some improvements.
General Director of Ethiopian Public Health Institution, Dr. Eba Abata, said they have been striving to minimize challenges that have been seen in the sector, especially lack of laboratory tools and its maintenance.
Laboratory tools maintenance current duration was very short, but now we have been working to enhance it to 5 to 10 years.
Dr. Eba stressed that they would work to solve scarcity laboratory laboratory technician and attire health institutions through network.
ቴስት እንዲሰራለት የሚፈልገውን ተቋምና ቴስት የሚሰራለትን ተቋም
Connecting health institutions through network enables the technicians to deliver active service.
The news comes to you from Oromia Broadcasting Network, Voice for the People. Let's proceed the news that we have got from abroad. United States President Donald Trump said he would consider inviting North Korea's Kim Jong-un to the White House if their summit in the Kabul goes well. Mr. Trump made the comment after meeting Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to discuss the 12 June summit. He said it was possible an agreement to end the Korea War could be reached, though he called that the easy part of the negotiations. The United States and its regional allies want to see North Korea give up its nuclear weapons, but Mr. Trump acknowledged that it will take longer than one meeting to realize that goal. United Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, speaking later at the White House, said Kim Jong-un had indicated to him personally that he was willing to denuclearize, although it's not clear if that means North Korea is coming closer to the Nazi vision of what that entails, the BBC reported. That brings us to the end for the edition. Thank you for watching and have a nice time with the remaining OBN Voice for the People's programs.